Hi, everybody. It is Kimberly Smith, the Purpose Catalyst, wanting to come to you. I am working on my blog and wanted to make sure I came to you more consistently. Kicking it off in 2017, there is no reason to wait for 2018 to start doing what we know to do. That is a part of working with me, the Purpose Catalyst. So I wanted to make sure that I modeled the behavior that I coach you all about all the time. So if you are seeing this, it is because you checked out the link on Facebook or Instagram, or you are subscribed to the Purpose Catalyst blog. And I wanted to make sure I started coming to you with good content so that you could become more familiar with who I am and what I believe in. And today I wanted to share a story with you because I had something happen, nothing big, nothing major, but I wanted to share it with you because it was really a lesson learned. And what I have been learning along the way is that regardless of what happens, good, bad, ugly, beautiful, it all comes to serve a lesson. And definitely that happened today and has been happening for the last week. I've been seeing God work in the small, minute details of my life and teaching me in those moments, not the big hour sermons. Of course, he's teaching you then, but even in the smallest of moments in my personal time has provoked me to really study and seek him more. So I wanted to share these things with you, and I'll be doing so via my blog, and there will be videos. There's going to be written content, and I want you to talk back to me about exactly what this meant to you, what resonated with you, what stood out with you the most. And you can leave a comment on the blog. Better yet, leave it on social media and share it with your friends and your family and your coworkers and your cousins. Hey, share it with your enemies. They need a little purpose in their life too. So first and foremost, I wanted to hope that you're having a great holiday weekend. It is the Sunday after Thanksgiving and after you have feasted on beautiful delicacies, as my grandfather would say. I wanted to make sure that I give you some content that was good for the soul and your purpose. So listen, today I was on my way to Walgreens to the Take Care Clinic because I am having sinus infections again. Really weird. I've been doing very good. I used to get them like maybe 2 or 3 times a quarter. And now it's been months since I've had one. And I am extremely excited about that, but not necessarily happy that I'm having another sinus infection. So I decided to go to the Take Care Clinic, pick up some antibiotics. And I was on my way from church and knew where it was. It wasn't a big deal somewhere. And I used to live in the vicinity of this Walgreens. And I happened to be driving into the shopping center and wasn't paying attention. And there are several things in the shopping center, and I have probably patronized them all at one point in time. So it wasn't that big of a deal. I knew exactly where I was going. Follow me with this. But I was going to the wrong destination. Yeah. I frequent a few places in this specific shopping center, and I was headed towards the place that I frequent the most, only to have to make a U-turn because I was on the wrong side and I wasn't paying attention. Because I knew where I was going, I was in autopilot, which means, hey, I know exactly where I'm going. I was thinking about some other things, thinking about my next stop, thinking about what I needed to do today, and literally was not focused. Catch it. I want you to catch what I am saying. Get your good softball mitt going on. I want you to catch what I am saying. I wasn't paying attention. And this, for instance, was not necessarily, a horrible thing because I was still in the general vicinity, but I wasn't at my exact location. And I didn't have an appointment. They take walk-ins. I was grateful for that, but I wanted to get in and get out because I wanted to get home. And so what God said to me in that moment is, you have not been focused all of the time. See, I was focused when I jumped on 95. I was focused when I got on 141. I was focused when, I was heading there because there was a lot of traffic. So I was a little bit more diligent in maintaining my concentration on where I was going. But when I got in the general vicinity of where I intended to go, I went on autopilot. Can you relate? Have you been focused on tasks on a major goal, but then you lost concentration somewhere in the minute tasks of what you were supposed to do? And I wanted to share with you today what that really is. And I know some people would say, oh my God, she's so deep. Everything is not so spiritual. But I want you to realize that you really are a spiritual being having a natural physical experience. So things do start in the spirit first before they're manifested tangibly. So catch this. While I was there, God said, I want you to be more sober and vigilant. And I was like, I know that word, got it. And so I immediately pulled up 1 Peter 5:8-9. But I know it in the King James, but I want to give it to you in the Amplified Classic Edition. And it says, be well balanced, temperate, sober of mind, be vigilant and cautious at all times. For that enemy of yours, the devil, roams around like a lion roaring in fierce hunger, seeking someone to seize upon and devour. Withstand him. Be firm in faith against his onset, rooted, established, strong, immovable, and determined, knowing that the same identical sufferings are appointed to your brotherhood, the whole body of Christians throughout the world. And what has happened is you are seeing the manifestation of us as a culture, a subset of culture, of a people, of Christians being on autopilot and not being sober and diligent about the things of the kingdom. And now we are reaping what we are not being sober about. So we're reaping what we've not done. We've not planted, we've not sown, we've not watered where we were supposed to, and now we're seeing the manifestation of not being sober and vigilant. So today was just a small little incident, but what if I was in the totally wrong direction and needed to go in a totally opposite direction? Thank God I was really in the shopping center, but I wasn't sober enough. I wasn't paying attention. I was on autopilot. And a lot of times we do this with our purpose as well. And we're not focused. You know, we get hyped when we find out what our purpose is. Yeah, I know what my purpose is. I know I'm going to be an empowerment person. Hey. And then the next thing you know, 2 weeks later, something happens and we've lost all focus, all concentration, and we have lost all of our strength and our stamina in fulfilling purpose. Today, I want you to realize redirection can be good, but it can also be bad. And today I was redirected. I had to be redirected towards my desired destination, towards where I was really supposed to go. But I want you to be very careful. And this is what 1 Peter 5:8-9 talks about, is being unfocused and being wickedly redirected to what people want you to be, to what people said you would be, to what you think you should be. Understand that those populations of people, including yourself, did not make you, so they don't get an option when it comes to your purpose. So you have to be sober. You have to be vigilant, not suspicious, but you have to be sober. You have to be of clear mind. You have to have strong mental acuity. You have to be able to withstand, and you can do all of this through faith. I am so excited to be your purpose coach. I'm excited to launch you out right now like you wouldn't even believe. I am so ready for you to join the tribe. And so listen, take advantage today. Jump over to Facebook and inbox me at Kimberly Smith Purpose Catalyst. I am giving away the first 3 days of my new book, The Launch Devotional. And you are going to learn about this and so much more in 40 days as you take the journey to really identify your purpose and transform your pain into power, and then progress your healing into being able to activate your knowledge, skills, and abilities into your purpose. The journey will cause you to transform, and you will never be the same. So listen, jump over to Facebook, inbox me at Kimberly Smith Purpose Catalyst, and get the first 3 days of the Launch Devotional. It is going to change your life. You will be wanting more. If you're interested in just buying the book, you can do so at bit.ly/I'm launching. Listen, when you check out the first 3 days, tell me on Facebook what it was that resonated with you the most. I'm excited. Remember, Stay sober, stay vigilant, always know where you're going, and always be ready for the small cues that God is sending your way. All right. Have an awesome day and be powerfully purposed.